welcome everyone to our channel Zreya Wealth, and in this series of discussion related to financial bias affecting our investment decisions, today we are going to discuss about overconfidence bias. So we have Venkatesh with us today, and so Venkatesh, can you tell us more about overconfidence bias? What is it?
See, overconfidence bias, overconfidence as in any other aspect of life, it also affects when it comes to finance as well. How it affects is like with your overconfidence, what you tend to do is you try to make wrong bets for getting higher returns. So you start taking higher risk for just because of your overconfidence, stating that this particular investment betting is gonna help you fetch more returns. You end up getting into a situation where you become a gambler. That is how you can loosely put in. You end up getting into yourself as a gambler just because of the feeling that whatever moves that you make, it's gonna turn out positive for you, which will help you out in getting higher returns. So to avoid this particular bias is something which a person himself has to clearly understand the basics of what he is investing in, how a product works. And this to be on a personal side, what I have seen across all these years in this industry is like people who tend to read some news on finance, who reads or watch some news channels and get tips from that, they might make one or two investments with related to whatever advice that they have got, and they might strike success in the first initial trades or whatever things that they do, and that brings him that confidence that whatever that bet that they make is gonna be highly successful. And this can be seen mainly if you look at the day traders and whoever plays in the futures and option segments, which is comparatively considered as a highly risky investment option. They might have got lucky in a few trades, okay? They would have made some good returns in the first few trades. That builds up the overconfidence in them, and that makes them to make highly leveraged bet in taking positions, and which might end up in losing their entire net worth, which has happened in many cases, and that is a very sad state to be in, being overconfident when it comes to making financial decisions.
So maybe like once confident with that particular way of doing business or doing trading or making investments, not just F&O, right? Any kind of investments. I don't revisit my knowledge or improve my knowledge, right? So is that overconfidence?
Typically when you are overconfident, you don't feel like going and brushing up your knowledge base, right? You always feel that you know everything. And that's how you do, and that will lead you to leverage all possible options. If it is a trading option, you will take maximum leverage in that and lose it in a big way. And even if you are into, let's say, real estate, okay, you make unwanted, unrealistic projects which might put in a lot of your efforts and money into that, and end of the day, the project will not take off. Any investment option for that matter. It is not only F&O or any other specific asset class as such. Once you get into this overconfidence bias, whatever asset class that you get in, what you feel is like you will leverage. The leveraging part will start functioning, and from whichever sources you start pumping in money into that particular investment option or a particular revenue, and end of the day you will come to know that this is something which is not going to take off, and you will be booking a huge loss. And the sad part is like the loss that these guys make on these kind of bets is like there might be no coming back. That kind of leverages a lot of people has made into this, and lost their entire life savings just because of being very overconfident. So typically you can say these kind of people can be considered as people who is there playing cards or gambling in a casino, having the faith that the next whatever bet that they are making, they definitely will win. They might be having their own way of calculating how the statistics works, how the luck works, and they strongly believe that next time it's going to be me who is going to win. So that is what happens once you get this overconfidence when it comes to the investment parallels. And yes, of course, Overconfidence will take you to the wrong places in every aspect of life. Again, that is something which is also going to happen in personal finance space as well.
So here I'm more confident about a particular asset class or an investment option, and I don't improve on my knowledge on that. So would you like to say about, what do you like to say about mutual funds? So can I be overconfident on that?
See, you can be, irrespective of asset class. For example, let us say mutual funds. In mutual funds category, the so-called sectorial funds is somewhat considered as a risky option, right? If somebody who is overconfident and says that a particular sector which he is very confident about, but the market is not confident. He is confident in that particular, on that sector, and he puts all his money into that particular sectorial fund, which is typically considered as one of the riskiest asset class within the mutual fund segment. He parked these funds in that, and if the sector is not working, then it is because of his overconfidence he has put in all his money into that. So irrespective of asset class, whichever asset class if you look at, just because of overconfidence, and what happens is like they will leverage. It is not that they put their own money, okay, they will try to source funds from all available sources and then pump in that money into this particular asset class, which is very, very dangerous.
Thank you, Venkatesh. I think it will be useful for our investors to understand about not to be overconfident and improve their knowledge in their decision making. Thank you for this series. We have covered the major biases which are affecting investors' decision. So viewers, I hope this discussion on overconfidence bias was useful for you. So please do subscribe, like and share our channel. Thank you.